What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Monsters video. So today I'm going to be doing a full review on Bonemeal. This monster is currently available in the Arrow shop. You can pick it up from there. But today I'm going to do a full review from level 1 to 150. You guys will see this monster in action, showing you guys the best skills, the best room setup, and everything you need to know about this monster. I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Anyways, it's going to get started. Alright guys, so you do see the 9,000 cells here, but also if you guys are interested in picking the monster up, it is available in Air Portal. And on top of the cells, the regular cells, you're also going to be unlocking other offers later on, which is going to be like a level 11. There's a ancestral relic chest that's also there, and then much more. Like the more you purchase, the more you're going to unlock, and you guys can see the content throughout here. At the end, there's another level 11 right there, and it gets you enough resources to get the monster maxed out. So if you are planning on maxing it out, you can do that. There's also going to be a barcode on the screen if you guys haven't installed the game already or want to go ahead and scan that to get into the game and pick yourself up that monster from the air portal. You can absolutely do that. Also, there's going to be a link in the description down below, which can be easier, of course, to access. But I do want to give a huge shout out to Social Point for basically providing all the resources and everything that you guys will be seeing throughout this video. They went ahead and provided all that, so I want to give them a huge thanks for basically sponsoring this video. Yo, this monster is literally a skeleton. Oh my gosh, he is literally a skeleton. You guys seen him? Like the baby version, it's literally like a bone, which makes sense. It's part of the name Bonemeal. Look at that. You can see his neck. It's like he has an armor on top of a skeleton, basically. Like underneath the armor, he's just a skeleton. But anyways, so we've already crafted it. Let me go ahead and just quickly max this monster out. And what I actually kind of noticed on my previous monster review, if you haven't checked out the previous monster review, it was for the Battle Pass monster. I actually noticed the traits at the end of the video, and I'm like, wait, this monster has some kind of like cool traits. You know what I mean? Which we're going to get into in a second, but I just want to go ahead and first max it out. I think he has one more at rank 5. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. Let's go ahead and feed, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go ahead and feast first, and then we're going to get into the traits. We're just going to go ahead and slowly max this monster out. It kind of reminds me of this one character. I don't know if it was that I've seen it in Clash of Clans or Clash Royale. It was one of those like Clash games that I've like seen this character. He just looks very familiar. If you guys know who I'm talking about, let me know in the comments. But anyways, take a look at this. We got 59,776 strength, 1.759 million life, and 30,032 speed. Now, before we do get into the skills, I want to go over the traits because these traits are something else. So we have immunity to torture, one of my personal favorite tortures or traits to have in the game, which is really good because it gives you immunity to every type of torture. You're not gonna die easily. And then you have tough, so it's better than hardened. So we don't get the regular hardened, but we get tough. So it's 35% less accuracy against the target. Area curse is really good, even though it used to be the best torture until toxins took over. This was really good. And then magic weakness, that's really good as well, because I'm sure he'll have some magic skills. You know, as you guys can see, he has magic element with the earth as well. It just looks magic all over him. You can literally see like all magic written all over him. And yeah, there will be some magic skills. So we're going to take a look at all that, and it's going to be nice. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Massive magic damage to one enemy requires cooldown. So definitely that's going to be one of the skills you want to run. Blocks positive status effect to one enemy, applies curse and bane. I don't know about that one, to be honest. Moderate magic damage to all enemies, applies curse to all enemies. Yep, I like that. And then we do have an AoE magic weakness one. Nice. Heavy earth damage. Now, me personally, I would recommend running this just because you want to have, you know what I mean? You want to have not all magic skills. You want to have something different than just magic. So I highly recommend doing that one. Now, when it comes down to, you know what I mean, your other 3 skills, 2 AoEs, you don't really need it. This one deals more damage. You might want to keep this one. This one, on the other hand, you can actually switch it out. And I will switch it out with the AoE Bane. So what's cool is that you're actually going to be carrying 2 tortures instead of 1. So before that, you would have been carrying magic weakness, which isn't really a torture. If you wanted to run this, I don't know why you would, but if you did, you can definitely do that. The block positive status effect can come in handy, but I feel like kind of situational. I'm not really a big fan of it. It's a cool kind of like effect to apply on a monster, but it's like situational. You know what I mean? I'm not really a big fan of it, but I think it's okay. You know what I mean? It really depends on the situation. Now you get mask and sword. You guys already know what I'm gonna tell you. Star Sailor is probably gonna be one of the best ones to give. I know there's a new one that just got released recently. This one, I haven't looked too much into it. I think it's a Fury Dojo one, right? I haven't looked too much into it, but I will try to request to see if we could get that so I can actually use it for the new Ancestral Monster so you guys can actually see it in a video. But Star Sailor is going to be the best one you want to give. Besides that, you can mess around with some of the other ones here that you see, but me personally, when I do Star Sailors, you can never go wrong with this one. It's like one of the best swords that ever got released in the game. Now when it comes down to the mask, I would recommend going basically, I'll show you guys. I'll give you guys some examples. Fury Dojo is not bad. Tetsu Man's mask, Torbox's mask, and a few other ones here. But me personally, I'm going to do a Torbox mask. This one comes with the Torture as well, which is Curse. You do already apply Curse, but let's say if that gets cleansed, you can reapply it. But the ultimate here, Gravewalker, removes all negative tactics from itself, removes positive tactics from everybody, Mother Earth damage to all enemies, and applies Mega Stun to everybody. Nice. Okay, that's a really good ultimate. Now, when it comes down to the runes, here's what I would actually recommend. I would recommend giving in 2 strength and 1 speed. This is something that a lot of you guys are probably going to be running if you do pick up this monster. But if you don't want to do something like that, you could do like 2 speed and 1 strength. That also works out. But, you know, whichever one you feel more comfortable in, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of players are probably going to do like 2 speed and 1 strength. But again, 2 strength, 1 speed, you'll probably see that as well. Now, the monsters I'm going to be pairing it up with is going to be Gonzo and a Megaton monster. You can switch out Gonzo with like Red Eye Roger, for example. I feel like Red Eye is probably going to be a better monster to use, but I do like Gonzo's like ability to apply evasion and things like that. That's something Red Eye is kind of missing. But Red Eye is actually pretty excellent because he can actually come back once he dies. So there are some differences between the two, but it doesn't really matter. You can't go wrong with whichever one. But anyways, guys, so here we are in battle. Take a look at this. Oh my gosh, this always happens. It literally happened the previous video that I just did. Like, for some reason, this monster just always gets outsped. Alright guys, alright. We're gonna redo this. Hopefully this time around with Red Eye, I'm actually faster just because that monster is in a more recent era. What the heck? Yo, how did this speed go that much up? Wait, are they really that far apart from eras? Like, that's crazy. I got 64,000 speed. Okay, that's insane now. Now, you could do a triple damage with a random elemental hater. There's the demons one. There's a double damage, water weakness. I'm going to do a triple damage here real quick. So as you guys see, I got light hater plus triple damage. So that's what I'm talking about. And oh my gosh, yo, this monster's crazy. Look at that. That's actually insane. So both of the AoEs just wipe them all off. That's actually insane. So whichever one you want to do, both are 40%. And look at that damage, 10 million damage to them. That's actually crazy. Alright, I kind of want to test out to see how he performs against a Megaton monster this time. So last time I did get, I got Light Hater again. That's crazy. Imagine we get like Earth Hater or Fire Hater. Let's see, are we going to get, oh, Metal Hater. Okay, none of them are metal elements, so it's whatever. I was going to say, like, if it was Earth or Fire against Linneus, that would have been kind of cool. But let's just deal damage to this monster here real quick. Wow, that's a pretty good amount of damage. Electro Patrol Sword kicking in, Honor Dojo kicking back in, which is cool. But we do have some damage boost. The only thing we do have is the Light Hater. The Metal Hater don't really count, but look at that damage, man. That's crazy. So this is going to go towards the Megatons. It looks like this skill actually deals with... Oh, because it's magic. Yeah, look at that. The magic weakness with the curse there helping out, especially the magic weakness. Look at that, yo. That's insane. 3.8 million times 3. He just like overkilled. Now, you don't necessarily have to use that AoE skill. You can do the single target, and I'm pretty sure that will actually end up eliminating them as well. But I'm not going to do my warm-ups. Let's actually heal real quick. I do need to heal. So yeah, that healed by a lot. Actually nice. Okay, now I'm pretty sure Tideborn, yeah, Tideborn's gonna die. Tideborn, whenever he has toxins, he just automatically dies. It's insane. I mean, I get it. It's a magic monster. Toxins, I believe it deals nature damage if I'm not mistaken. So that kind of makes sense, but it's just nasty. Like, it really is. Now I do have, what do I have on me? Let's see. I have days, so I might actually miss, but I'm gonna test this out anyways. Every single one of them are dealing so much damage, but we're gonna do the massive magic damage. That is actually his most powerful single target. Let's see. Oh, it missed. Okay, we jinxed it. I'm gonna do a double damage real quick this time. I do want to use that skill though. I do want to use the whatchamacallit. I do want to use that massive skill that we just used. I'm gonna test it out again though. Last time we had days, unfortunately, but hopefully this time around we're actually able to do it. Now he also has a heavy earth damage, which is spammable, by the way. That's a zero cooldown, zero stamina. So you don't even need any stamina for it, and you can basically spam it as much as you want, which is nice. So we can use that. Unfortunately, our haters went away, but it's okay. We can try to apply triple damage. It looks like it came with magic hater, which we don't really need. But let's see here, massive magic damage. It doesn't finish him. Not anymore because the light hater went away. But let's see. Look at that, 1.62 million. That's still a lot of damage, even without any haters. Because initially, unfortunately, we missed because of the days. But yeah, we got fire hater this time. Let's see, double damage with thunder hater. We don't need it. All those haters are kind of useless. But let's do this one right here, the heavy earth damage, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and deal damage, 1.68 million. And that skill, you can use it as much as you want. You can spam it as much as you want. It will never run out because you have zero stamina, zero cooldown, you know what I mean, which is really nice. Anyways, you guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's monster video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. If you guys are interested in picking this monster up, again, hit that link in the description down below. It'll take you to the game. You can pick it up through the error portal, and yeah, you can basically max this monster out if you want within just like a second. But that's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next one. Peace out.